We are in the 14th and final book. We are studying the laws now of witnesses. This all has to do with courts and how witnesses are to be processed within a court system. Learning many different laws. Let's continue in chapter 8. Okay, the following law applies when a person who's signed on a promissory note comes to testify with regard to the signature in the court of law. Right, so there's a promise, someone lent somebody money. Remember, it's a free loan, right? Jewish law, without interest. And now there's someone signed the promissory note that so-and-so owns, Reuven owes Shimon $100, $1,000, whatever it is, right? And he signs. Now he comes to court to testify in court. If he recognizes the signature is definitely his, but does not remember the matter of concern at all. So, hey, that's my signature, but I don't remember this loan, right? I don't remember. That can happen, right? Might have been a while back and whatever. At all, and does not have any recollection that this person ever borrowed from the other, is forbidden for him to testify with regard to the signature in court. Right? So, yeah, it's my signature, but I don't remember this. Right? Because obviously, is it possible it was forged? Well, if he doesn't remember the fact that, Reuven borrowed money from Shimon, yes, that's my signature. So he can't that can't be used as a testimony now. Right? So it's forbidden. For why? For a person is not testifying about his signature, but instead about the money mentioned in a legal document that one person is obligated to another. His signature serves merely to remind him of the matter. Oh, yeah, of course. If he does not remember, he may not testify. So he's not a witness. Simple. Okay. Halacha number 2. Whether a person remembers his testimony at the outset, remembers it after seeing his signature, or remembers it after being reminded by others, even if he's reminded by the other witness, right? Because there's two witnesses signing here. If he in truth remembers, he may testify. Okay, he needed his memory to be jogged. That's okay. That's okay. If, however, if the plaintiff, it is the plaintiff who reminds him, he may not testify. One caveat, right? The plaintiff, which means the lender, right? Because the lender wants his money back, right? Even if it's a Torah scholar, he says over here. Okay. So if in other words, if the Torah scholar plaintiff reminds him, so he can't testify. It could be the other witness. It could be the judge saying something, or just oh yeah, now I remember. It comes back to memory, right? But not at the prodding of the plaintiff. For it appears that to the other litigant that he's testifying falsely concerning a matter about which he does not know. So it's like, they're in cahoots maybe, because he's being reminded by the plaintiff. And that looks like you're testifying falsely to the other litigant, which is, of course, the lender, right? Or not the lender, the borrower. Sorry. Okay, halacha number 3. Accordingly, if the plaintiff was a Torah scholar, like if the Torah scholar we're expecting, Torah scholar doesn't mean they're a scholar of teachings. It means they live with the scholarship. So they're going to be honest people. That's when we say the word Torah scholar, it just means someone who knows a lot, an encyclopedia. professor in university. We're not talking about that. We're talking about um, someone who Torah scholar means they're really honest. And the plaintiff reminded the witness of the matter, he may testify. Oh, 1 second. Rational as a Torah scholar knows that if his witness did not remember the matter, he would not testify. 1 second. I'm a little confused. 1 second. Oh, I read this wrong before. Okay, that's it. And number two, even if it reminds him, if the plaintiff is reminding, even if the witness is a Torah scholar, it's small print, and I misread it. I'm squinting to see what that small print is. Okay, here the plaintiff is reminding a Torah scholar. Because it's the plaintiff reminding, right? Then it's not good. The witness is a Torah scholar because of its appearance. But here it's different. It's a Torah scholar who is very honest by definition. Otherwise, he's not a Torah scholar. Okay, and what we're not doing anything that would be. So he's reminding the plaintiff. The litigant. The litigant is not going to think about a Torah scholar. Oh, he's manipulating, because a Torah scholar wouldn't do that. We're talking about a Torah scholar, the Rebbe wouldn't do that, right? And the like. I mean, it's not just the Rebbe, but that's the Rebbe is much more. But just give an idea. So if the Torah scholar, he reminds the witness, he may testify. The rationale is the Torah scholar knows that if the witness did not remember the matter, he would not testify. Okay. This is a leniency which is granted with regard to the cases involving financial law. Even though a witness forgot a matter for many years, tzlacha. Even though we have to work on them for Shabbos. No? All right. So even though the witness forgot a matter for many years and was a witness and the written record that reminded him, he may testify. Right? Because, it could be a loan that was given and it was said, pay back in 5 years. That's a lot of years. It's easy to forget. Okay, since this is true, the following laws apply when a legal document is presented to the court and the witnesses come and say, these are our signatures, but we never knew anything about this matter. We do not remember that this person borrowed anything from the other or sold him anything to him. The legal document is not validated. The legal document is like a useless shard unless they remember testimony. Whoever does not rule in this manner does not know between the right hand and the left hand with regard to matters of financial law. If, however, there was other evidence of their signatures, or there were other witnesses who recognized the signatures, we pay no attention to their statement that they do not remember the matter stated in the document. We suspect that they may desire to retract their testimony, and they say, we don't remember. in order to nullify a legal in order to nullify the legal document, right? Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe they're just trying to get out of it, for whatever reason. Doesn't matter what the reason is, right? Maybe they're whatever. The guy who owes money is, really destitute, and so they don't want to put this on him. We don't remember. We right. This is just as if they said we were minors or we were not acceptable witnesses. Their testimony is not accepted, and the legal document is validated independent of their testimony. For this reason, we validate all legal documents without calling the witnesses and asking them if they remember the matter or not. Even if they say we do not remember the matter, we do not heed the statement, since it is possible to validate legal documents without their testimony. Interesting. Wow. Okay, we're going to stop here. Remind you tonight, 6:30. We will have Torah studies, 8 p.m. TRC.